Big Huge Labs is a website that includes not just one tool, but a collection of tools that can be used to support many of the high-yield strategies that Marzano has recognized. We're going to be looking at an example where we're creating something to reinforce effort, but there are many other strategies that can be supported by the tools on this site, including non-linguistic representation, summarizing, cooperative learning, generating and testing hypotheses, and I would think that you probably find other strategies that you can support using the tools on this page. To get to Big Huge Labs, you need to log in, and it's www.bighugelabs.com. On the first page when you arrive, you'll see a long listing of about 40 different tools on this site. And I'm going to point out the ones that you're most likely going to want to be using from the top going down to the bottom. First would be the Motivator, which creates a motivational poster. Then the Pop Art poster is an Andy Warhol-like poster that you can create. You can create your own magazine cover. You can create a mosaic from a number of images put together. You can create a movie poster, a jigsaw puzzle, a photo booth type strip of photos. I'm scrolling down a little bit here. Map Maker. The Mat Maker puts a museum style mat on your photos. The Badge Maker makes your own ID card. The trading card is a really popular tool on this site, and there are lots of uses for that. I'm going to keep scrolling down. The CD cover is one you might want to use. The billboard is one you might want to use. The photo fortune and the slideshow. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to use just one of these tools, and once you get into this, you'll find that the process is pretty similar for using any of the tools. We're going to create a motivational poster, and we're going to use the Motivator tool. So I'm going to click here on Motivator. And the first thing it asks me is if I want to upload my photo from my computer, or if I want to use photos that maybe I have stored on Flickr or I've posted on Facebook. If I want to go to either Flickr or Facebook, I'll click on those links and then I'll be asked to log into those sites. In this case, I'm just going to want to upload the photo from my computer. So I click on the Browse button, navigate to my Pictures folder on my computer, and locate the image that I want to use and click on Open. I scroll down the page here. I have some other choices. One choice is where my image should be cropped if it needs to be cropped, so that most of the image is showing at the center, the top left, or the bottom right. I'm going to leave that center. I want the orientation to be a landscape orientation. And if I want to have a border, I'm just going to pick this fancy border here. I'm going to leave my background text and title colors the same. So it's going to be a black background with white text. But if you want to change those, you can just click in that box and you can choose other colors. I'm going to give my poster a title. It's going to be called Thinking Outside the Box. And then I'm going to enter the motivational text that I want to appear. When I'm all done, all I need to do is click on Create, and my poster will be created for me. You need to wait a few seconds while it creates it. If I don't like it, if I want to go back and change colors or something, I can click on the Edit button, go back and redo the poster. But I happen to like the poster, so I'm going to save it to my computer. Click on the Save box. The title that Big Huge Labs gives you is not very meaningful, so I'm going to give it a different name here and save the image. Then I'm done. So I'm going to go back now to the main page a Big Huge Labs. What we just made was the motivational poster, but you have probably 10 or 15 other choices here that could easily be used in the classroom. You'll find that teachers can use this, students enjoy using it. The nice thing about Big Huge Labs is that you do not have to create an account to be able to use it, so students are not required to have an email address. But you do need to remember that your creations are not saved when you do not have an account created. There's a special educational account program now where teachers can create an account, and Big Huge Labs creates dummy accounts for students so that students can log in, or students could just log in to the teacher created account, and images and posters and all of the products that are created would be saved.